What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and we are doing the second week of the Patreon update, or Patreon. Sorry, I keep screwing that up. We are a little bit late on it this week. I apologize for that. I had a lot of stuff, a lot of videos that I had to edit and code and record, and I wasn't feeling real well yesterday. I had some pretty bad sushi. I'm thinking, note to self, if you have problems with your Chinese place, don't tell them that you've had problems with their Chinese place when you order your food. You tell them after you've gotten your food, because I have a feeling that they pull it from like the day old sushi bin if you bitch and moan before you get it. So I didn't order it. It's JJ's fault, because JJ is like, he's ordering it and he's like shit talking them. So yeah, yeah, didn't really work for me. Sorry, this is in the camera. We'll try and move that just a little bit out. There we go. There we go. Now you don't see that. Okay, so we finished our first, I wouldn't really say full month, but we are now in October, and Patreon considers that a brand new month. So last month we did hit 200 and I want to say $75 as our goal. We're at 285 now. We have 14 patrons. I'm going to go ahead and read off the list. I won't always be able to read off the list because eventually we'll get to like 50 or 60 names and that'll be a little long. But I do want to give a shout out to the following 14 people as the first 14 folks who have decided to support me on the Patreon website. So not in the list of them of signing up, but just in the list on the Patreon website. We have TC Dutchman, long-time subscriber. That guy's been with me. He was the first person who donated on my Minecraft server back in like 2012. He's been with me for a long time. Haim Urasteve or Hi Murastewie? No, yeah, Himura Stewie, I think. I'm sorry, I'm screwing up your name, bro. I apologize. Iron Vos, Courtney Hall. You guys have probably seen her around. Daniel Seal, Daryl Hughes, Belenky13, Gasbag. Gasbag's been around for a long time. He's also one of the top donors for the stream of all time. I think he was in April, I want to say. We have Big J, Mark Ferguson, Christopher Gertz, Coaster99, I think it's Ass of Mine, but it's As with two Z's. As of Mine, and Jesse Berger. Jesse Berger's also been around for a long time. The rest of you, and I know Iron Vos has been around for a while. I'm not trying to not leave you in, bro. Keep in mind, just because some people have different names in different places, so just because I don't give you like a specialized shout out doesn't mean I don't know who you are. It just may mean I don't know who you are here. So I always try and give appreciation to the people who have been supporting me for a long time, and if my Texas mind remembers you, then awesome. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that my Texas mind does forget, so please don't take offense if I don't have like a witty anecdote about you. It's just some folks I've remembered. Some folks, unfortunately, with the name changes and all that stuff, I can't keep track of. Usually when you point out who you are, I'm like, oh, God, dang it. Yeah, I remember you. So, but I try to point out everybody that I recognized for a long time. Some of you guys, you have names that sound familiar, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think I'm making it worse by talking about it. So go ahead and shut up and move on. But we did hit $275 last month. That's an awesome amount of support. I want to thank all of you guys for throwing that my way. You guys basically paid for my my medical insurance this month. So I thank you so much for that. This was a very tight month for me. It's been the tightest month for me since I want to say 2013. Yeah, pretty much. So we are getting close to the 20-hour milestone on Patreon. That is a $500 a month milestone. So we are about, what is it, $215 shy. Once we hit that, what we're going to do is we're probably going to switch it up to where one of the 20-hour live streams is Minecraft related and one of the 20-hour live streams is Let's Play related. So what that basically means is The first one, and I'm just throwing these out, this may not be the actual way it works, but let's say the first one, we will do like some form of event, like maybe a hardcore event where we open up the server and everybody can jump on and we see who can live and survive the longest. We may do maybe like a challenge run, like maybe I play hardcore Mad Pack and I've got to kill the Ender Dragon, something that's going to take a while. For the Let's Plays, it'll be something along the lines where we probably just beat an entire game in one sitting. So keep in mind the Patreon members or the patrons, you guys will get to pick what we do on those 20-hour live streams because you're paying for it. I figure, fuck it, you guys get to make the call. So when we hit that mark, we will throw up a poll. Probably what I'll do first is I'll ask you guys what you guys would like to see for the two different individual streams. And then I'll take the list of stuff that you guys get, some of the stuff that I'm thinking of, and then we'll mix it into a poll. And then I'll put that poll up on the Patreon website for you guys to vote on. Keep in mind, if you check the Patreon website, you guys will see the video before everybody else sees it on YouTube. If you don't go and check there, you won't see it. So keep that in mind. I try to get it to you guys at least 24 hours in advance. I need to start doing it on Friday nights on regular. Today we're doing it on Saturday. Really sorry about that. It's just been a hectic week. So we are getting close, like I said, to the 20-hour milestone. As soon as we unlock that, I will come up with another milestone. I've been thinking about some stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of revamping on the ranks. Hopefully I have time this week. For those of you guys who don't know, this time of year is crazy. It's crazy because you just have so much. Not only that, but because I have so many series, it's taking me a while to catch up. So this is the first week really where I didn't do any live streaming. It's the first real week off and kind of where I felt rested and I was starting to get back in the swing of things. It's still going to take me a few days to get the content rolling because I usually record about 5 or 6 videos in a stretch and then I upload them and then I work on the next series and then I work on the next series and then I work on the next series and it kind of stair steps its way up. So you guys will notice we've had Destiny pretty much every day this whole week. I recorded some Dark Souls. I need to record some more Dark Souls. We're going to be doing some Elite. Elite and Dangerous. They just came out with Beta 2. Want to cover that. I had really hoped to be able to cover Mordor, but their company is being a bunch of sons of bitches about it. Unfortunately, they have absolutely no monetization policy. They are claiming everything. So if you put up a video, they own it. And that's fine. I mean, that's their right. They can do it. I can't support a company that does that. So I'm not trying to punish you guys. I would like nothing more than to be able to play that game for you guys. But if you look at it from my perspective, the company is basically putting me out of work. So if I were to cover the game and not make anything on it, not only is that 20 to 40 hours of gameplay where I could be playing something else that you guys would enjoy, and I would get paid for, but I'm now promoting a company whose policy is basically putting me out of work. So I like the game. I think the game is amazing. It's probably going to get Game of the Year. I haven't seen anything else coming out yet. I mean, Borderlands is going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be that good. So unless Borderlands surprises or maybe Evil Within or some of these other games coming out, I pretty much expect it to win Game of the Year pretty much hands down. It's amazing. And it's a shame. It's a shame, but you know, it's their company, it's their game. They can do however the hell they want to do. Alien Isolation comes out next week. If I can get permission, because that's by Sega and it's by Creative Assembly. They're very restrictive as well. If I can get written permission from them, I fired it off. We'll see. If I get permission from them, we will cover it. If I can't get permission from them, I will have to pass. So I really want to play that game because you guys are going to love it. If we can, I will play it in a dark room and I will scream little girl style. There may even be some soiling of the clothes and some changing of the underwears in the videos. So be prepared. Be prepared. Thankfully, we don't have smell-o-vision yet because things would be very, very awkward. And I think we've got Borderlands coming out later this month. I will be covering that possibly with Bex. I'm not sure if she's down or not yet. We've kind of talked about it. I need to firm that up with her. You know, maybe tie her in a basement, leave her there, make sure she's going to be here and down. What's the other game? Civilization. We're going to be covering that one as well. That's going to be kind of a different game for me. I love strategy games, but I've never really played the Civilization series. So if we play that one, the first walkthrough, so to speak, is going to be me probably learning the game, sucking balls, figuring out the tech trees, how to play, et cetera, et cetera. And then like the second and third, we'll start doing some challenge runs and things along those lines. And we may even, for one of the 20-hour live streams, we could do a full-blown complete game of that, because 20 hours is enough time to do it. The problem we will have is finding a bunch of other people that have 20 hours to play a game in one sitting. So if we can find some committed sons of bitches, we may do that. That would be kind of cool. But I'm not sure we can find other people that are as crazy as I am. If we can, I'm totally down for doing it. But it'd be one of those things like if you no show and it's like not a life and death thing, you will be killed in real life. Yeah, with a wood chipper. Yeah, just so you know. All right, so let's move on to the Minecraft channel. For Minecraft, what we are going to be doing, we got a lot of new stuff coming. We've started Techromancer. I have 6 episodes of that pre-recorded. They will be going up. I've encoded them today. The first one will go up tomorrow, and you will have 6 of them all next week. And then I got to record the 7th. Don't have that one yet. Magic Farm 2, have kind of fallen behind on that. I'm going to try and get back to that one. We are retiring Golem Factory. I know a lot of you guys really like that series. I had 3 world wipes, a bunch of bugs. I like the mod pack. I just had a lot of really bad luck with it. And it's very grindy, and it takes a lot of time to do. And unfortunately, because it's grindy, unless I cheat, we basically sit there for like 4 hours to make an hour worth of footage, and it's just not going to work. So let's see, what do we have? We have Techromancer, we have Magic Farm 2. I'm going to get Magic Farm 2 rolling again probably tomorrow. I've already got Mod Sauce. That's a new series that we're starting off with Meaty German, Purple Mintat, Gaming with Caffeine, and Krillic. I think I got everybody. First episode went up today. It's kind of the teaser. I killed German a few times, which means it's awesome. And it's absolutely hilarious. Quite possibly one of the funniest series I've done, or intros to a series I've done in a while. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'll be covering that one probably less hardcore, meaning like 2, maybe 3 episodes a week. Reason behind it is there's only a couple mods in there that I'm really excited about. And with all the other stuff on my plate, I just may not have room for it. So we are going to be covering World War Minecraft. I recorded 2 new episodes of that today, so those will be going up tonight. You guys will have some interesting stuff there, and hopefully next week I can kind of work some more stuff in with that. Eventually I want to get 7 episodes of World War Minecraft, 7 episodes of Techromancer a week, and then maybe 3 or so of Mod Sauce, and then 3 or 4 Life is Feudals. I am going to be joining Meaty and German for Life is Feudal on their server. So we're going to be running around doing some stuff with them. We may do some limited subscriber versus subscriber things, possibly. I got to talk to them, see what they want to do, because that game is really designed for more than one person. Because otherwise it's really grindy. If I got like 20 people chopping wood with me, it's not so bad. If it's just me, it's kind of painful. So if I can get a few other people on with me, which I might be able to do, maybe some of the mod staff for my stream and whatnot, then that might work. Let's see, what else do we have? I want to get into Space Engineers. I have the copy on my computer. I've watched some tutorials. I love the look of Space Engineers. I just haven't had time yet to get to it. So I'm hoping to get to that. And I feel like I'm missing at least one more series. Like I've left something out, and I probably have, and I apologize for that. But all of these things are running, so I'm trying to get all of these caught up. So you're going to start seeing more and more content. You'll probably end up getting about 2 to 3 videos a day on both channels by the end of the month. It's going to take me a little while to ramp up, and there'll be days that I miss it or whatnot. So bear in mind. However, what I want to ask you guys is, what do you think about the content? Things, like I said, this is the first week where we've really been off streaming. I think the Destiny footage was pretty good. My mood was way up. I enjoyed it. I had some fun with Magic Farm last week. Techromancer, I'm enjoying Techromancer. Obviously, you guys haven't seen the footage yet, but you will next week. Let me know what you guys think. Are you enjoying the not streaming Pyro more than you were enjoying the streaming Pyro? Is it the same? Do you not like it as much? Let me know. Obviously, if you're a stream watcher and now you're having to come to YouTube, you're probably not going to like it as much. I completely understand. It kind of sucks that I can't interact with you guys as fluidly as I can on stream. Because like on stream, I screw up, you point it out, and then we move on, and it's kind of nice. Whereas on YouTube, I make the video. I may have made 3 videos in a row. You point something out, and like 4 episodes down the line, I give you your shout out and we fix it. So keep in mind, it's a little different setup, but I do read all my comments. I may not respond to them all, but I do read them all. And I try to respond to a healthy dose of them. YouTube's gotten really weird with comments now. Not all of them show up on the comment page, not all of them even come to my email. I have to check like 4 different places now to get my comments. So I do try and get every single one. Some occasionally slip through because YouTube's fucking retarded. So I try. I try. So hopefully this month we can hit the 500 goal so we can start our 20-hour live streams. We have already missed the first Friday of the month, but the second Friday of the month is up. So if we can get there before then, we will do some kind of let's play on live stream. It could be either Minecraft or it can be a let's play from like a normal game. Like I could play the entire game of Shadows of Mordor in 20 hours. The entire game for you guys on Twitch. So if that's something you guys would like to see, head on over to the Patreon website. That is patreon.com/pyrostasis. Link is in the video description of all of my videos now. It's also at the end of all of my videos. So at the end of this video, you're going to get a little splash screen with a Let's Play video and a Minecraft video. And then up at the top, you're going to see a subscribe button and a Patreon button. Click the Patreon button. Takes you directly to the Patreon page. And, keep in mind, it is a monthly thing. So if you only want to donate once, then, become a patron, set up, and then next month, shut it down, and you only get charged once. It does charge at the end of the month, not as soon as you sign up, unless you sign up for a ridiculous amount. I think if it's over 100, then they charge you instantly just to make sure that the fund's actually there. But for most people, they don't charge until the end of the month. So, don't worry about getting multiple charged or things along those lines. It's as long as you turn it off, it'll only be a one-time thing. Keep in mind, like I said, if you only want it to be a one-time thing, you may want to head over and unsub for that, because I don't want anybody being multiple charged or forgetting about it or anything along those lines. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't want to donate, don't donate. Definitely want people to only give what they feel compelled to do, so to speak. So, but anyways, if we hit the 500 goal, we will do that. We also have the $1,200 goal. At $1,200, all of my bills will be paid by Patreon, and we can pretty much do whatever the hell we want at that point. At $1,200 a month, any money from YouTube basically just goes for food and gas and fun things like games and equipment and such along those lines. So keep that in mind, guys. $1,200. We do a brand new Skyrim walkthrough. I'm already starting to look at some Skyrim mods. There's a bunch of new player-driven, or not driven, but player-created quests and DLCs and expansions and things along those lines. So I'm looking at a few of those. A couple guys who've been playing Skyrim hardcore since I quit. What is it? I keep wanting to say Patreon, but it's Praetorian. He's been a long time viewer. He messaged me and he's got some ideas. So once we get a little closer to that, we'll start brainstorming. We'll start making some videos on YouTube, deciding, do you guys want it to be a Skyrim redone? Do you guys want it to be legendary? What difficulty settings? And then once we find that, we'll start picking some mods, some bonuses and things along those lines. And then we get to pick the character. What kind of character are we going to do? Are we going to do a mage? We're going to do one-handed, two-handed, sword and board, archer, assassin, stealther, whatever you guys want. We can do just about anything. We can do just about anything. And especially with the mods that we can download, there's a lot of tweaks we can do and a lot of things we can add and things along those lines. The only exception is there's a lot of really freaky porn mods for Skyrim. Those will not be included. No naked girls. I don't mind hot girls, but they're going to have clothes on, okay, guys? I'm not going to get banned off YouTube because you guys want to see some titties in Skyrim. So keep in mind there will be a few rules, but hopefully we can hit that by Christmas time. It just kind of depends, and we'll see where things go. We'll see where things go. There will probably be a few periodic streams during the week. Mainly, they're going to be Destiny. I really enjoy Destiny. I enjoy playing it in the PvP stuff and in the PvE stuff. We'll probably do some missions and things. They're basically raids if you're familiar with MMO. So we're going to be doing some of those with the TDK group. So if you've got the game and you're serious about it, and you enjoy playing it, I think I'm up to almost level 25 now. So if that's something you guys would like to do, let me know. Send me a tweet, let me know what your gamer tag is, and anytime I play, I will shoot you an invite. I usually play for about an hour or two when I do get some time, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So that's pretty much going to wrap up this week's Patreon video. Keep in mind, the Patreon link will be after the video shuts off. It'll be up at the top. You just click on that, you go over, and you can give as low as $2.50 or as high as whatever the hell you want. I think the highest pledge I've got on there is 100 at the moment, but if people want some more advanced things, I can add those. I will be revamping a few of the ranks this week, so help me God. As long as I have the time, I'll get those adjusted, and I'm probably going to start adding the people who've donated on Patreon 5 or more will get access to the Techromancer server where we're playing. So if that's something that you would like and you are a $5 or higher patron, then shoot me a message on either Patreon or shoot me a message on Twitter, and I will get back with you. Keep in mind, Twitter is what I check pretty much a million times a day. So if you need to get a hold of me, Twitter is the best place. It's at Pyrostasis. It's free to set one up, costs you nothing, and it's the fastest and easiest way to get a hold of me. So anyways, guys, there's going to be also a poll in the description below if you guys would like to check that out. It's just going to basically be, do you like this week's non-streaming content or do you not like this week's streaming content? And I'm basically looking to see if there's been a big improvement in my mood. I feel happier. I'm not as stressed. I'm enjoying gaming again, and I'm really excited. For the first time in a while, the job's fun again. I'm enjoying it. Like I'm having a blast. It's good. So I do feel really bad that I'm not streaming hardly at all anymore. But I have a very bad tendency of overworking myself and stretching myself too thin. And even with 2 channels, I mean, I just listed off 18 hours worth of video footage next week alone. That's just video footage. 18 hours of footage that then has to be encoded, uploaded to YouTube. And 18 hours of footage is not 18 hours of gameplay. 18 hours of footage is probably more like 30 hours to 40 hours of gameplay. So it's busy times. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I always read my comments. If you like this video, make sure you slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.